Last academic year, everyone, including myself, parents, teachers, students, were all scrambling and struggling to learn, to find ways to stay afloat in an online learning situation. If you feel overwhelmed by this daunting task, you're certainly not alone. Did you notice that the tree that is unbending is easily broken? Flexibility is not showing off how far our leg can stretch, but how far our perseverance can extend. That's from anonymous author. So let us not allow our doubts, struggles, fears, anxieties get in along the way of our growth and potential. We have to accept the fact that everything is not always going to be right the first time, but let us learn the lessons along the way. John Meehan once said that a well-prepared and engaging teacher is a catalyst, a spark that creates a desire to learn in our students. Every child entrusted to us is a child of God and a work in progress. These gifts come our responsibility as teachers to guide and encourage them to become who they were created to be. This can be our guiding force that will lead us to prepare our lessons well. A well-prepared lessons, even in an online class, establish a positive classroom environment, helps ensure that everyone is paying attention to the teachers, working on their task, learning goals and objectives are highly achievable. Thus boost students' morale, performance, and achievements. Good preparation, like checking the resources needed, internet, attendance, engaging activities, give us confidence in what we do. The influence of digitals like videos on our everyday culture, especially to Generation Z, are undeniable. Studies have shown that the use of short video clips allow for more efficient processing and memory recall. For children take time to decode information, and most of them belong to visual, auditory, and kinesthetic kind of learners. One of the challenges of distance learning is that the students and teachers are not in the same room to collectively tackle misconceptions. That is why we need to give a very clear instruction, easy to be understood. And simplicity is the key. They said there is a missing human connection in digital learning, but can still be worked out. When we were in regular classroom situation, we can have little interactions with our students in the hallway, asking them on how they feel before and after class, which are irreplaceable. But we can still create touch points through our emails, videos, messages in remote learning. We already talked about the importance of coming to an online class prepared. A thoughtfully prepared lessons are easy to spot and help us earn the respect of our pupils, students, peers, and administrators, whereas unprepared lessons can be seen disorganized and unimpressive and can result to poor or reduced learning, frustration on our part as teachers, a waste of time, effort, and money for parents and students. PowerPoint presentations inject visual interest into the presentation, but we should try our best to make certain that it is a visual aid, not a visual distraction. Our goal should always be an active learning, interactive, engaging discussion, and not passive learning. We talked about the importance of the use of PowerPoint and videos as important tool in education, as they hold the interests of our learners and can enhance instruction, but like in anything, it should be used properly. Our goal should always be an active learning and an active participation. One of the biggest no in an online class is to give our students endless exercises, especially the do-it-yourself exercises. For Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I will forget. Show me and I will remember. Involve me and I will learn." Let us make our class engaging through music, games, use of polling, and the breakout rooms in Zoom. There might be technology glitches along the way, but we must still be able to set up a good technology to be able to teach. We cannot blame our performance in an online class on tech issues or problems. It is advisable for us to enter our class 20 to 10 minutes earlier to check our device and connection. And we should always have a backup plan. Let us stay organized and we'll get through. Learning is hard work, and studying online can sometimes feel isolating, confusing, or discouraging. An effective online teacher makes intentional efforts to communicate encouraging messages. We can address this to individuals or to the class as a whole. We find ways to listen, respect their frustration, help them reframe the situation in ways that are more positive and productive. Teaching face to face and teaching online are both teaching, but said qualitatively different. My sources are reading from facultyfocus.com. Allow me to share some of my readings. They said it's like driving a car and riding a motorcycle. They are both form of transportation but needed different trainings and skills. An online teacher is compared to a tour guide. We lead our students to different online learning experiences. These experiences are designed and planned long before classes start, so we can devote more time in guiding the students. We direct the attention of our learners where we would like to bring them. And as a good tour guide, we don't want anyone to miss out on the highlights of the tour. Let us make our students feel our presence and realize that we are part of their journey. We teachers are the most important part even in an online classroom, and we put every child in the center stage. We strive to help every child reach his or her fullest potential and become more like Christ.